Hello everybody, I'm Shivanshi and you're watching Law with Shivanshi. This is something like a semester recap video because I just got done with my first semester at law school at HNLU RAIPUR, and I would like to share the things that I have seen, experienced, learned throughout the semester. So this is something like a casual talk video. If you have any particular questions or anything that you would like to share, please feel free to drop it down in the comments below. So law school has been a very different experience from anything that I've experienced before or anything that we've experienced at school, and it's a very different environment and a very different experience altogether. So there is a lot of things that have happened throughout the semester and a lot of things that I have learned also throughout the semester. I feel they say that we have aged a lot through the semester because that has been a very eventful 4 or 5 months. So first thing in law college, and I think this stands true for most colleges in any different degrees, is that there are different people, and especially talking about an NLU where the entrance is through an all over India competitive exam, and people from all over the country are coming to the college after clearing the competition. The first thing we're about to see is a huge amount of people coming from different backgrounds, different people who are excellent orators, people who are really good at what they do. So considering if you get into a top NLU and you have been a top student in your school, it is still very different when you come to law school, because almost everybody has been a top student of their schools and everybody has been really good at what they're doing, just like you are. So I think it's a very different environment and a very different experience altogether, because you're going to come across people with an amazing amount of connections in the legal field. You're going to come across second, third generation lawyers, and a lot of people are going to have different experiences that maybe you would not have had the opportunity to have so far. So law school can be intimidating, first of all, and I think it was also a good thing because it gives you an exposure to different kinds of people. It gives you an opportunity to look at different kind of perspectives and ideas, and I think that is very crucial in law more than any other field, considering it's all about different perceptions and dealing with or putting your point forward, or kind of trying to vouch for your or take your own stand. So I think different people is one of the first and very characterizing parts of law school. Another thing is that college and law school is very fast moving. Now, the thing is, with the schooling system that everyone is coming from, the entire examination pattern and the syllabus and academics is something structured around an academic year. So something structured around a whole year. It's the syllabus that you were supposed to study, and you write several examinations upon that same syllabus multiple times during the course of the year, and then you write a cumulative final examination at the end of the year on that same syllabus. So the whole thing is that you have an year to process information and get to know and study that same syllabus. However, college system in most of the colleges around is either a semester or a trimester system. NLS Bangalore follows a trimester system, and other NLUs as of now follows a semester system, as you might already be aware of. So a semester system where the year is split into two halves, and those are two completely independent units, as in the professors and the subjects that you study and the syllabus that you study in the two semesters are completely different from each other. So the idea is that the first semester is one independent unit where you're supposed to expected to move into college and settle down over there and get to know how the system works, get to know the paper pattern, the environment, get adjusted to it, and study the syllabus, appear for moots or your midterm examinations, and then the syllabus and the end term examinations all over a span of 4 to 5 months. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you, because no matter how it may sound, it is figure outable. So now the idea is at the beginning of the semester, it all might seem a little overwhelming, but by the end of the semester, or once you move with the flow, or after the end of the semester, it all seems a bit more doable. If you are pursuing a BA LLB or a BBA LLB, the 5-year integrated course, then your first semester you will be having almost 50-50 division of the subjects in your BA and your law. So we had 6 subjects in our first semester, out of which 2 were law papers. So the subjects that we had were something like this. In our semester, we had 2 law subjects, that was law of contracts and legal methods. Now this subject varies from college to college, even from NLU to NLU. So the subject that you're dealing with is not the same throughout all colleges. Generally, law of contracts 1 is taken up in the first semester in most of the law colleges in BA LLB programs, and in our college we had legal methods as our second law subject. Now a lot of colleges have legal methods, whereas a lot of colleges do not have legal methods. They follow law of torts for the first semester. So that varies from college to college, but this is the general framework. Mostly BA subjects can also vary from psychology, sociology, political science, so it can vary from college to college. So this is the general way that it's followed, and till your second year you have the BA subjects and the law subjects both alongside, whereas beyond that it will be replaced with only law subjects. Most of the NLUs and colleges is structured around a CGPA system. So CGPA system is basically the cumulative grade point average system. So here every subject is graded, say for example 1 to 10 or 1 to 7. So in HNLU, every subject is graded from 1 to 7. So if a person gets 7 out of 7, they get an O grade. That's outstanding. So there's A plus, O, and it's graded accordingly. So every college follows a different system of grading, and if a person might get 6 points out of 7, or a 7 out of 7, or a 5 out of 7, and so on. So the idea is every subject will be graded, and every subject will carry certain points. Now in a CGPA system, the subjects might be weighted equally. Say for example, every subject carries maybe a 1 point. So every subject carries equal weightage here. Subjects can also carry different weights. For example, all the subjects can carry 4 points each, whereas English or some subject can carry 3 points. So that way, the grades gotten in each subject is multiplied with the points that each subject carries, and a weighted average is taken out, and then the CGPA is calculated based on that. So that is the CGPA system, and most colleges follow the CGPA system. The batch ranks of the students will be calculated based on the CGPA. HNLU, for examination purposes, follows a 60-40 system. That is, 60 marks are awarded for the end term examinations, which is a written examination, whereas the 40 marks are divided a bit amongst the CIS, that those are written assignments, and moots. Now, a lot of NLUs and law colleges follow the midterm examination system, which is a written examination that's given in these 40 marks. HNLU also followed a midterm examination system up until last year, but from our batch, slight changes have been brought in the academic pattern, and presently in our curriculum, mooting has been introduced in place of midterms. This brings me to my next point, that is mooting in HNLU and law college. Now, mooting, as we all might have heard of, that mooting is a very important part of law school, and it is undoubtedly so. A lot of NLUs and a lot of colleges now are introducing mooting as a part of their curriculum. So mooting with passing time is not just an extracurricular, but it is becoming more and more integrated into the curriculum of the students. So you are marked and graded based on moot court competitions, and it's a compulsory exercise for all the students. So HNLU, my college, has introduced mooting into the curriculum, and now instead of written midterm examinations, we are having moots. So we are given either moot propositions or real life cases, and we are expected to moot over that, written and oral submissions, and we are marked based on that. I will be making another video on mooting culture at HNLU and law colleges. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check that video out. Another thing that a lot of people think often is that law college is all about books and academics, and it's about this legal term and that legal term and it's constant studying, but that's not true. Law college is beyond law, because the college part is also very much there. In NLUs, just like other colleges, there are constant events, fests, parties that's taking place. HNLU and also organizes a lot of events as such, and there is festivals being celebrated. There are events that's happening. There was freshers, of course, so all the kind of parties. So when I say that it is never an uneventful day at college, it is very much about the curriculars and the extracurriculars, and it very much includes different events taking place in the college. Out of my personal experience, the first half of the semester when we just entered into college was a lot of events happening and a lot of different parties and things happening. Fests and parties happen throughout the semester, but I feel towards the second half of the semester, when the academics caught up more, so we became a little more academic centric, whereas the first half of semester was a lot more chill comparatively. I feel colleges, they offer a lot of fests and events compared to school as well. So that aspect is very much there in law colleges. So that's it for this video, guys. This was just a very brief discussion on the things I've learned and experienced throughout the semester. It was more of a what to expect from your first semester at law school. There's obviously a lot more left to be discussed and a lot more that takes place in your first semester. So if there is any particular topic that you would like me to discuss or take up, please let me know in the comments below. And I will make more videos on things like mooting culture and things in law school. So stay tuned for that.